Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Always welcome you. I thank you. Jeff the Chef, the Dice Chef, of course. I want to talk to you today. I'm not going to throw today. I want to make you understand this game is easy, hard. I'm going to explain to you what's easy, hard about the game. It's so easy that you make money. It's hard. Okay, what I did is I put the dice out here so you can see the combination of the dice. We have 36 ways on the dice. 36. You have 6 sevens. You have 5 eights, 5 sixes. You have 5 6. We have 4 fives, 3 fours, 2 threes, and 1 2. Then you come over here, you have the 8, you have 5 eights, 4 nines, 3 10s, 2 11s, and 1 12. The reason why I'm telling you this is because, I throw the dice 36 times, and I don't want no more than 3 sevens to come up on my 36 times. If I get 4, that's fine. If you do 6, that's an average. That's 16.67. That's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to throw 5 times, and then you throw the 7. That's the nature of the game. That's how it's supposed to be. But if you're practicing and you're throwing 36 throws, you want to throw less than 6 times. So the reason why I'm saying this is because let's pretend that we eliminate 3 of them. Let's eliminate 3 of them in a 36 row, and we throw 3 other numbers in that replace. So now you're really throwing 12 throws per player. So let's say that we had 8 players on the table, 8, and everybody threw 12 times, just 12 times. And they hit the box numbers only 4 times. The box numbers are 5, 6, 8, 9. They only hit 4 times. But they throw all the other numbers. They throw a 12, they do 11, they do a snake eyes, and then they do another 11 and a 12 and all that stuff. And then the 7 comes, let's say, on the 13th or the 12th throw. Let's say that happens. Anyway, once you hit 4 of these box numbers, it pays you $140. That's what it pays you. Now, let's pretend that you 7 out. Let's say you 7 out on the 10th throw. You already hit your 4 numbers. You lose all of this, and you have a profit of $30 because you're going to put this back up. That's the 110. Your profit is $30. $30, that's your profit. Okay, so let's say you did it 8 times because you have 8 players on the dice. You win $240 a session. Isn't that crazy? That's if you have 8 dice controllers, dice manipulators, dice professionals that throw the dice and practice, that they can throw anywhere from 8 to 12 times and hit these box numbers. Excuse me. You're making $240. So let's say that one of you, of the 8, they just go on a rampage and throw 20 numbers. And then meanwhile, they hitting these box numbers. Let's say you doubled that and you went up to, we'll go 280. You win $280 on that one throw that he just did. That makes it where if you do that times 8 players, just 8 of 200 times 8. Let me make sure I do that right. This is 200. That's right, $280. You're doubling the 240, but you're losing this 110. So we got to take the 110 and lose it. Let's get some change for this. So you got to put the 110 back up. So your profit is going to be that's 170. So let's say that happens. You win $170 times 8. That's $1,360. That's why I say this game is easy. The game is easy. By eliminating three of these 7s and add 3 other numbers, you're throwing 12. You're throwing 12 numbers before the 7 comes. That's what I calculated. You're throwing 12 numbers before the 7 comes if you eliminate only 3 of those. So the reason why I'm telling you this, folks, is because this game is really easy. And if you look at the dice and how the dice are situated, it's like it ain't nothing but a pyramid. A pyramid. Excuse me. And folks, I'm telling you, if you hit, let's say you hit 3 of the box numbers, and that's 105, and then you 7, you lose $5. You're minimizing that loss. But the main thing you want to do is you want to hit 4 box numbers. 4. And you will be a winner every time you're on the table with 6 to 8. Control, manipulate the dice, players. But let's say you have a random shooter. You have a random shooter that goes up and you take the dice, and I call it shake, rattle, and roll. But if they shake, rattle, and roll, and you throw it the same spot, they might throw some numbers for you. Let's say that person comes and he throws maybe 8 times, but he's hitting the box numbers. If you do that without even cutting your bets off, and you win 4 times, hit 4 box numbers, you win in 140, and then the 7 come, you have a profit of $30. And if you do that times 8, you will have $240 a session, and you can walk away, come back and play the afternoon session. Let's say that was the morning session, and then you come back and play the afternoon session, and you win another $240 because you have 8 players on the table. They're doing the same thing, and they throwing 4 numbers. But I'm going to tell you, folks, it's going to be a lot of times that somebody's going to have I ain't going to say a monster roll, but a good roll. Let's say 16 to 20. I think that's a really, really decent roll. But somebody might come up here and do a 30 roll. In the meanwhile, you're winning all this money. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I know a lot of you know that already, but I just wanted to shout out and do this little video on just talking and saying how easy this game really is, but we make it hard. That's why I say it's hard. We make it hard, but it's very, very easy. It's a very, very easy game to throw the dice and win. And this is the only game that I know that's in the casino that you physically can take the dice and put in your hand. And if you throw the dice properly and you keep on practicing throwing the dice and landing zone, I guarantee you will get muscle memory. And I'm telling you, you will be able to manipulate the dice. You're not going to manipulate the dice every throw, but I'm telling you, you're going to manipulate the dice so you won't hit the 7 as often. You're never going to be able to keep the 7 off the dice. And you see I got this in red, the 7 in red, because everybody called it the big red. I got it in red. But you're not going to be able to run away from it, but you can manipulate it to the point that it won't come up as often. Folks, You know what? Hit a like, thumbs up on this video. Give me some suggestions. Tell me what you think about this. I'm telling you that you can make $240 a session with a good group of people on the table, a good group of people, and you throw at least, let's say, even 8 times. I put 12. Let's say 8 times, but you hit these box numbers. You can hit all of these box numbers in 8 throws. I'm telling you, I've done it. I've seen other people do it. I've seen random people come up here and just shake, rattle, and roll, and they hit those numbers. And they'll throw 12 times, they'll throw 16 times, and they'll hit those numbers for you. As long as you don't increase your bets, but if you increase, let's say if you press up, you're making more money on your press up after you done hit the 4 throws. You already made your money back, and you just pressing, you're making money. The game is easy. Just want to talk to you about, the 36 rows. And if you can eliminate at least 3 of them, you're going to really do some really good stuff at the casino. If you do 6 of them on the 36 row practice, that's the average. I'm going to say it again. That's the average. That's what it's supposed to be. That's the law of the dice, 16.7. But if you can take 1 away and you do 5, you're beating the odds. If you take 2 away, you're really beating the odds. If you take 3 away, that cuts that in half from 16.7 to 8.6 something. I think 60 or something like that. That cuts out you manipulating the dice for the 7 to come. So I'm telling you, and if you practice, you can do this. I know for a fact you can do it. But once again, folks, thanks for watching my channel. I just wanted to talk to you today about, the little bit of the practice of the 36 rows, and try to throw, at least 3 of them, 3 sevens every time you throw the 36 row practice. I throw 36 row practice a lot of times, especially when I'm showing, my different strategies and practicing. I will do 36 on every video that I do, because I think that shows me my percentage of when I'm hitting the 7. So with that thought, folks, Jeff the Chef, he's out. I want you folks to have a wonderful day. And like I said, tell your friends and families about me, to subscribe. If they subscribe, if they go to the casino, tell them to look at my video. Especially if you have a rookie that don't know nothing about the video, nothing about craps, and they just go up. They get. Let me say this before I leave. People, especially young people, they'll go to the Vegas. I'm gonna say Vegas, and they're so excited about going to Vegas. They're having a good time. They're looking at the beautiful women, and they're going around having a little drink, and then they hear all this noise on this table. Then all of a sudden, they walk up here and they're trying to find out what's going on with this table. So of course they're gonna ask the dealer, how do you play the game? The dealer gonna explain to them what to do and stuff like that with the box numbers and the pass line. And they're gonna say, well, how much it costs to play? They say you can buy in with $100, $200, $300, depending on the table of, the percentage. It could be a $15 table, $25 table. You wanna be able to play buy in with a little bit more money if it's a $25 table. So the dealer gonna tell them that. But meanwhile, they're so excited, they don't understand that you have maybe 4 dice control manipulators on the table that's really setting the dice and throwing the dice so nicely and soft, and they there to make money. Then they come, they so excited, they want to grab the dice right away. Y'all, you shoot? Yeah, I want to shoot. And they'll shake the dice real quick and throw it on. They don't mess up the rhythm. You have to be able to watch. Every dice controller or manipulator or someone that practice, they need to be able to watch who's coming on the table, how they throw, how they look at their landing zone. Are they hitting the same landing zone? That's your education. You're supposed to be able to do that and observe people. It's nothing wrong with a rookie coming up. They play. It's nothing wrong with that. They're excited, especially in Vegas. They're very excited. I'll play against them. I'm going to tell you, I'll play the don't. I will. I will play the don't. Or either I do a 5 count. I'll do a 5 count and then I'll start the bet. But just want to let you guys know, you know, I don't want nobody to be so harsh on the rookies that comes up and just take the dice and grab it and shake, rattle, and blang down the thing. Don't get upset with them. Be patient with them because they're excited. They're young people. They're learning the game. Then you have some older people that comes and they trying to figure out what's going on because there's so much noise at this table, and they just want the dice too and throw the dice, but they have no concept about the game. So we as professionals and we as dice controllers and manipulators, we have to be a little patient. Be a little patient and don't bet on them. Take your money off. Take your money down until it comes back around, until you see somebody that you like. Oh, yeah, that guy can throw. Oh, that female can throw. Oh, yeah, that woman really can throw very well. We're going to bet on her. So I just want to give y'all that thought that let's be nice to each and every one that gets on the table and just try to help them. And once they understand that you out here to make money, not lose money, then they'll be on the same page as you. I'm telling you, they will. I don't think nobody walks through the casino, I really don't believe so, that they want to lose money. But if somebody's out there to say, I'm coming to the casino to lose money, I want you to call me up and tell me to meet you and just hand me your money in my hand. Because if that's what you want to do, just lose money because you like losing it, I want you to give it to me. But folks, I don't think nobody wants to lose money. I really don't think so. I think everybody wants to win money, even the person that don't know how to play. I really believe they're there to, win money, but they're there to have a good time. So with that thought, folks, I want you to have a good rest of the day. You know me, I'm going to get me a little glass of red wine and I'm going to sit back and put my feet up. Once again, thanks for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much again. Put those thumbs up. Jeff the Chef, he's out.